Yo, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm a JHS student studying government school in West Ghana, and it's been a ridiculously long time since I posted a video. It's been a very long time, and I was on a resting or I was resting because now I'm a JHS 3, which is the final year for the candidate for the real exams, which is the BECE in Africa or West Africa, I may say. So I needed to rest so that when the studies come, I'll be studying like ridiculously, like bro, you understand me, you feel me? Ridiculously. So that is why I'm off. But now I'm back, baby. I'm back. It's all good waffling Afful for the long. Today's video is about why and how to study for longer hours. So let's talk about the overview of this video. So this video has two main questions, just two. The first question is, why do you need to study for longer hours? And we see many YouTubers and many people on the internet studying for longer hours. I'm saying, oh, I study for 4, 6, and even 10 hours. Is this not crazy? What are the benefits they get? Why do they do all of these things? One, it helps maximizes productivity. When they study for that 4, 5, 6, and that crazy 10 hours, I hope I'll study for 10 hours one day. Comment down below if I'll be able to do that, because if I'm able to study for 10 hours, it will be a crack, because I've not studied for 10 hours before. My maximum study is just for 3 hours, and my standard for me to hit is common medics 4 hours rule, and I think I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be doing that sooner or later in this channel. So when they study for those amount of hours, they are productive, because if they are doing work, they are doing work. If they are also studying, they are studying. So that is the difference. It helps maximizes productivity. Two, it helps give a lot of free time, or it helps give a lot of free time. As I said earlier, why am I repeating all these words? It gives a lot of free time. So when I study, let's say for example, using the common medics rule is a great rule. I hope to be using it one day. And using the common medics rule, if you study from 9 to 1 and rest for 2 hours or 3 hours, or I don't know, I need to do the calculation actually. Learn from 3 till 7. If you learn for that amount of hours, from 7 till let's say 10, 11, 12, or midnight, those are all free time. You could use that for exercising, playing games, chatting with friends, and doing things that are fun and other things. Yeah, you can do those kind of things. And doing that, it gives you a lot of free time to go to other stuff. So it helps you balance your life. You're able to balance your life very well, because you are up onto your studies and you are up onto social life, up onto exercising, up onto YouTube if you're a YouTuber, hopefully. And which YouTuber will you be watching my videos? If you're a YouTuber watching, comment down below on how I did. Maybe I need some achievement and improvement. You can help me with that. And number three, it helps you be efficient. You are efficient because let's take this example: player 1 and player 2. The first player, he studies for just 30 minutes, and the second player studies for 4 hours. Wow, I'm so obsessed with minutes. If I use that one, I'm very happy. But the first player studies for 30 minutes, and the second player studies for 4 hours. Which one will be efficient? Which one will be able to get a lot of work done? We know that the first player won't be able to get a lot of work done since 30 minutes, just studying for 30 minutes. It doesn't bring anything at all. But studying for 4 hours, you will be efficient. You will be always on top of your work. So if you study for longer hours, it helps you be on top of your work. The second question is how to study for longer hours. Since we know the benefits and the advantages of studying for longer hours, then how do we do it? Let's talk about that. One, plan the night before. Before you go to bed, or before you even think of going to bed, the last thing you should do if you want to study the next day is plan everything. Plan the topic, plan the time, plan the seating arrangements, plan the environment, plan everything. So that immediately you wake up the next day or the next morning, you go about your morning routine, you sit down to study, you are already planned. You know what you're come to do. It's not that you sit down to study and tell yourself, what am I going to study? I don't know what I'm going to do. No, you already know what you are coming to do. So plan the night before, and it's going to help you a lot. Step number 2, stay seated. After you have planned the night before, the next morning you've gone about your morning routine, you are seated, and now you start studying. Stay seated. Don't stand up for no like basically reasons like stand up just walking about, stand up doing nothing, go get coffee. No. Get everything on your desk. That's why I said plan the night before. In the morning, maybe coffee is not something you can put for the night before. Who even do that? Put the coffee down and then wait for the next morning before using it. No. Put the coffee down. Immediately come to study. You have your coffee with you. Everything is set. You don't want to stand up from that move, because if you get out from the study zone, it's not going to help you at all, because you will not be able to get a lot of work done since you start on go, come, you see. The studies won't be fun, but if you're seated, it helps a lot. So stay seated. And the third one, which is the most important step, is to avoid distractions. I mean, get rid of your phone. You need to get rid of the phone. The phone is something that's going to distract you. You're going to get messages, Facebook, Instagram, feedbacks. No, you need to get rid of your phone. So to get rid of your phone, put it under your bed or throw it somewhere on your bed so that you will be able to study. Because if your phone is beside you when you're studying, you are going to be distracted totally, because you'll be getting messages in and out, feedbacks. This one has made up a story, check your reaction and all those things, and you're going to be distracted. So get rid of your phone. The fourth one is to take breaks. You know, when we take breaks, it helps a lot, because it helps rejuvenate our brains and we start working again. So if you don't take breaks and you start learning, it's like learning non-stop for 4 hours. You don't take breaks. And if you don't take breaks, it doesn't help, because the more you are learning the new things, the old ones are gone for a long time when you study. So instead you take breaks, it helps taking the brain, do something fun, go sit down. As you treat, you study for 25 minutes. Your brain goes like in these waves. I don't know if you can see, like you just go up, 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 and up. And my final tip in this video is to set standards. You know, when you set standards, it helps a lot, because you'll be able to know. So I set standard for myself. I'm able to study for 3 hours. So I'm never going to study for 2 hours, but rather I'm going to study for 4 hours next time, because I know that if I study for 2 hours, that's not my standard. I don't need to study for 2 hours. I need to study for 3, 4, 5, and more hours. So if I'm able to do that, hopefully one day I'll be able to study for 10 hours. So I said comment down below if I'll be able to do that. So friends, this brings us to the end of the video. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you in the next video.